Monday the 23rd of December from an ice cold Essex. Sun's coming up. Bailey's sticking his nose where he shouldn't be sticking it, same as normal. And we're just out for a chilly walk. Time for a training update. Before we get stuck into that, I just wanted to recommend a couple of YouTube channels, which are two of my favourites, but are really quiet and understated, and I think pass most people by. So I will put the link up here, I suppose. But first up is Nikita's channel. Now Nikita is a young mum, just coming back to sprinting. She's a V35 this year, and she trains over at Lee Valley. And she does these lovely little 10-minute weekly training updates on her return to sprinting. It's a really good one to follow because she does a lot of technical work indoors on block starts and those kind of bits and pieces. But yeah, give that one a watch because, again, it's just nice, quiet, understated, but also very focused in terms of her training. It's great. And then second up, given that I have a penchant for dog jogging, is Gary's channel. Now Gary lives over in Carrickfergus in Northern Ireland. He's training for an ultra or a 10k trail run, I think, something along those lines, and does a lot of drone kind of footage. But yeah, again, quiet, understated, doesn't get a lot of views at the moment from what I can see, but yeah, really good little videos he puts out once a week. So yeah, please check those two out. Anyway, let's get on to the training update. So the last time I saw you, I was at track doing the 150s. The head cold was a bit of it was just draining really. I hadn't had a cold for quite a while. And whilst the cold wasn't a monster, it was all kind of up in my head. And I was kind of a bit bunged up and headachy. And generally felt pretty lethargic last week. I was a bit sore after track, which I'll get onto in a minute. But we then went and did a dog jog on the Sunday, 5k, and then we got out again on Tuesday and Thursday morning. Good opportunity for Bailey's to jump in a pond as normal, even though it's bloody freezing. And that brought us up to Friday the 20th before we headed down to Worthing to pick up my mum. So I thought, time pressed, let's get some hills done. So I went and did the 10 times 80 metres just up the road from where I live, just to kind of get some turnover in the legs. Now before we get into that, this right hip flexor of mine had never settled down after all those niggles I got from training at Lee Valley that day. And whilst it was a lot better, if I'm honest, it was still there in the background. So bear that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to put the clips up from the hills now. You'll see my commentary at the end, and then I'll come back and speak to you in a minute.
Merry Christmas.
all done. Yeah, some discomfort in the stomach core muscles on the right hand side, and that hip flexor at the top of that right quad. I don't know what really to say. Anyway, I'm gonna take an easy jog home, see how it reacts over the next couple of days. I really don't want to have to take a prolonged period of time off. Maybe it's just going to be light jogging for a few weeks, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll check in with you Sunday regardless. Until then, bye for now. So yeah, Friday. You'll see at the end there, I was in quite a bit of discomfort on this right hand side, lower core, top right hip flexor in the top of that big quad muscle. And I think it's safe to say that my right hip flexor is not in a good place, which means I'm not going to be doing any speed work for at least the next 10 days, and it could be up to a month, I think. Well, it hurts as I'm walking now. Well, it doesn't hurt. I can sense it as I'm walking now, but it hurts when I get in and out of chairs, in and out the car. It was hurting when I started dog jogging last week, if I'm honest, for the first 5 or 6 minutes, and it just wasn't shifting. And then I did those hills, stupidly you'll probably say, and it has really stirred it up. I would say it feels worse now than it did after I hurt myself at Lee Valley that day. So yes, that's where we're at. We've got a plethora, I've got a load of rehab, prehab exercises I've been given to do, and I've just got to get this strong and pain-free first. First I've got to get out of this acute phase, which I think I'm probably in at the moment, get the pain dying down, and then get this whole strength ready before I can start doing any speed work again. I don't even want to think about the indoor season at the moment. If by some miracle things recover in the next 10 days leading up to the new year, then it's still a possibility I'll get to the British Masters indoor champs. But the most important thing at the moment is to get pain and injury free, so I can get training again properly. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's a bit of a rough finish to Christmas, but also it's a good chance to kind of just dial it back, spend the next few days just kind of getting some kind of rebuilding going, and it's a time to relax and reflect and spend time with family, etc. So that's where we're at. Next few days I will try and do some dog jogging as well, just to keep the aerobic system ticking over, but otherwise it's going to be the kind of the strength and rehab work. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I will tune in the new year. I hope you all have a relaxing time, manage to get a bit of training done, and spend time with people you want to spend however you celebrate this time of year. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.